A deep breath. That feels better, doesn't it? We're about to dive into how to heal anxious attachment. But first, if you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed right now, take a moment, breathe. And if you're looking for help with anxiety, know that PsychHub's free care navigation service is the place to go to find mental health options to help you on your journey. Check out the link in the description. It's an easy way to see what kind of support, ranging from apps to therapy, are available to you. Okay, if you're watching this, you probably know a little about attachment theory already. But if not, here's a quick reminder. Attachment theory is a respected body of psychological research developed by John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth. It explores how the bonds we form with our caregivers shape our relationships as adults. Now, what is anxious attachment? For those of us with anxious attachment, relationships can feel like a roller coaster. We crave closeness, but we often find ourselves worrying about being abandoned or rejected. Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. This is something we can heal, and these steps will help us start moving in that direction. Step 1, recognize our triggers. Whenever we feel that anxious pull, like waiting for someone to text back or worrying if someone is mad at us, we can pause and ask, what's really going on here? Often, the feeling isn't just about what's happening right now. It's pulling from old fears of being left out or unloved. Recognizing these triggers is a powerful step toward healing. Step 2, practice self-soothing. Instead of always seeking reassurance from others, we can work on calming ourselves. Deep breathing, meditation, or even repeating a mantra like, I'm safe and worthy of love, can help us feel secure from the inside out. It's about building that inner sense of safety, so we're not always relying on someone else to make us feel okay. Step 3, communicate openly. It's easy to fall into habits of either clinging to people or withdrawing. But healing happens when we communicate openly and honestly. We can let people know how we feel without asking for constant reassurance. For example, we might say, sometimes I get anxious when I don't hear from you, but I'm working on it. This kind of openness helps build trust and eases our anxiety. Step 4, challenge negative thoughts. When anxiety kicks in, it often sends us into worst-case scenario thinking. They must be ignoring me, or I'm not good enough for them. But we can start catching those thoughts and questioning them. Ask yourself, is this really true? What's the evidence? Most of the time, it's just our anxious brain creating stories. Reframing those thoughts makes a huge difference. Step 5, seek support when needed. Healing anxious attachment isn't something we have to do alone. Therapy, especially cognitive behavioral therapy, can help us challenge those unhelpful thought patterns and build healthier relationships. If you're looking for CBT care options, try our free care navigation service in the description. It's a quick, evidence-based way to explore your options. So the good news? We can move towards secure attachment. Research shows that with effort and support, it's possible to shift from anxious attachment to a more secure style. Studies have shown that individuals who work on emotional regulation, communication skills, and self-soothing techniques were able to reduce their attachment anxiety over time. Healing attachment is a journey, but with consistent steps, we can rewire our brains and feel more secure in our relationships. To sum it up, healing anxious attachment is all about recognizing our triggers, learning to self-soothe, communicating openly, challenging those negative thoughts, and seeking help when needed. You've got this! And remember, if you're ready to take the next step, check out our care navigation service to find CBT therapists or other mental health options that might be right for you. Now take a deep breath. We're on the path to secure attachment.